Hello guys, welcome to episode number 40 of my Football Manager 2023 European Journeyman save, where as you can see I finally got a job in Latvia. I'm in, I think, July, possibly August. I resigned from the manager of Bohemians in January. I have had 7.5-8 months of clicking forward. I even went on holiday for a couple of months while I waited for the Latvian season to start. There was 3 jobs came available at the start of the season. I applied for all of them, had interviews for all of them, and they all turned me down. But finally, a manager in Latvia has been sacked, and it was the manager of Spartaks. As you can see, I am the new manager. Spartaks today have confirmed the appointment of Dean Talentai as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 48-year-old who has recently spent time away from football. Talentai arrives with a record of 285 wins, 56 draws and 76 defeats in his career. So we've had a very, very good career. 7 league titles and 8 cups, again, is absolutely fantastic. Artyom's Berzins was considered to be the favourite, although when I got the little news item it actually said I was the heavy favourite. It still says that we prefer 4-4-2 there, which is totally wrong. But Spartaks, we'll have a quick look around. Media prediction is 7th. They are currently down in 9th in the league. They're a relatively new club. Yes, they're currently down in 9th, which in Latvia is actually a relegation playoff. So we've got a little bit of work to do. Obviously, the board want us to, this season, is avoid relegation. And then going forward, become an established OptiBet Visliga team, which is obviously the top league in Latvia. It's the only league that's playable in Latvia. So in terms of the club, in fact, we'll have a quick look at ourselves first, because we did go on to win a couple more trophies with Bohemians, obviously after the league title. We won the All-Ireland Champions Cup, which is between, I believe, the winner of the league in the Republic of Ireland and the winner of the league in Northern Ireland. We took on Linfield in that, and we did win that one. We also won the Irish Senior Challenge Cup for a second season in a row, which has taken us to 15 titles as a manager now. Reputation wise, we do now have our Continental A. With our attributes have grown a little bit. We're at 60%. That was 65 about a week ago when I looked. In fact, we're in September. We're actually in September, so I've been here for 9 months clicking forward. We resigned on the 2nd of January. 9 months I've been here. In terms of the club, we're £150,000 in debt. What we like for wage budget wise, we've got a little bit of wage budget remaining. I don't know when the transfer window is or anything like that. I've never ever managed in Latvia before. I'm going to struggle with some names as well. Our key player doesn't have a contract by the looks of it. He's not very good, which doesn't help. There's some work to be done. I think there's some weird registration rules in Latvia as well. But we are currently sat on 17 points from 26 games. The team behind us, Noah, we're 4 points clear of them, which is good. Like I say, this 9th place is a playoff with the team in the division below. I can't obviously look at the division below, but hopefully we can avoid the playoff and catch up to Tukums, who were the team who were promoted last season, and they are actually predicted to finish bottom of the league, quite some way behind us. So hopefully we can catch up to them. Riga are obviously the dominant force in Latvia. So we've got a little bit of work to do there, but we are straight away into the top division, and it's just a question of whether we can stay there. If we have a quick look at their form throughout the season, it's not been great, has it? It's not been great. It started off okay. Out the cup quarter final, they haven't won a game for 2 months, and that was in the cup. In terms of the league, they haven't won a game since May. 4 months since they won a game in the league. You can kind of understand why the manager got the sack. Have we got anybody decent in the under-18s? No. No. Oh, there's a goalkeeper. No, not great. I did want to have a look at the league rules, because there are some homegrown player status rules which we have to abide by. There's a maximum of 15 foreign players. That's not too much of an issue. Squad size of 30 players. Obviously, when we've come from the Republic of Ireland, where there is absolutely no registration rules whatsoever, to this, we have to have a minimum of 14 players trained at the club or in the nation for 3 years before the 21st birthday. So we have to have a minimum of 14 homegrown and nation players, a minimum of 1 under 22 player developed in the nation as well. So that's only 1. That's not too bad. It's the homegrown side of things. So half of our squad has to be made up of homegrown players in the nation, which currently it is. In terms of registration rules, we're actually we have to have a minimum of 3 players trained in Latvia in the playing 11 as well. I didn't see that one on the league rules. I'll have a quick look through the team, sort them by their current ability. Zhekov is considered the best player at the club, but he's pretty appalling, really, when you think about it. Thankfully, he is an inverted winger, so he'll fit into our 4-2-4. Centre half, again, not great. I can't wait to get to the bigger nations where we've got some better players. There's not a lot to look forward to here, though, is there? We've got a striker with great potential. No, not great. The next game is tomorrow, so I'm going to obviously try and get myself settled in, see if I can settle myself on a starting lineup. We'll go through that first game, see if we can pick up a result. We haven't won a game in 4 months, so we've got some decent work to do, and this is going to be a little bit of a test for us. We may have our first relegation on our hands as a manager, but I'm going to quickly click forward, go through the squad, set the tactics up, stuff like that, and we'll come back in a couple of minutes for the game against I can't remember who we were playing. Order, who currently find themselves in 7th, so they're in poor form as well, so we could potentially pick up a point here, which would help massively. So I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute. Right then, guys, we're here. First game of the season, at home for our first game against Alder. Now, we can climb out of the relegation zone if we win here and Tukums lose to BFC BFC. BFC. We're going to have a real struggle with some names in some of these countries coming up, and I can only apologise for that. I also want to apologise if I'm talking a little bit quieter today. My son is asleep in the room next door. It's currently 10 to 10 at night. He's asleep, and I don't want to wake him up, so I'm speaking a little bit quieter. When I do edit it, I will maybe turn the volume up just a little bit on my voice. Now, lineup wise, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a fit first team goalkeeper, which doesn't help. So we've had to bring Freemanis up from the reserves. He's not currently match fit himself either. I've basically done the old pick without restriction, a best 11, made a couple of tweaks to it while I get settled into the team. Our top scorer this season, though, is Puzirevskis, who currently has 4 goals in 18 games. So that is an area that we have to improve. We're sticking to our trusty 4-2-4 attacking. We've changed it back to positive like we did with Bohemians. As you can see, there's not very good relationships on the pitch, though, between the players. So the lineup we're going to go with for our first game in charge at Spartaks is Freemanis. It's then Slengis, Slide, Harambasic, Ademo, Vientias, Melnix. Again, apologies for the names. Gux, Zekov, Mukwele and Puzirevskis as the starting lineup for today. Hopefully just get a little bit of momentum going in the season for Spartaks. Just avoid the drop, push on next season, get a few names in through the door. Obviously the homegrown thing is going to be a little bit of an issue. We can't just buy our way or sign players to success this time around. We have to sort of concentrate on the youth system a little bit. I did just have the youth intake, though, after I left you at the beginning of the episode, and it is a 5-star excellent intake predicted, so hopefully there's some gems in there. But we underway in our first game as the Spartax manager. We've already had more of the ball, which is great, and we do have our first highlight inside 10 minutes. It's a demo to Mukwele. A demo goes long over the top towards Zekov. Inside the area, pulls it across to absolute nobody. That's easily cut out by the Alder defence. We do win the ball back, though, Melkis gets it out wide to Gomi. Melkis again. Struggling with the names again, guys. They're just too fast on the screen. Until I get used to them, especially our team, then apologies again. The opposition teams, I'm just going to struggle with. I'm just going to wing it, you know. Gooks anyway, looking forward towards Puzirevskis into the box towards Mukwele, brings it down. It's a shocking effort from Mukwele there. He's absolutely hammered that miles over. But again, we do have the ball with the demo at left back. Finds Vientes. Melnkis. I struggle with that for some reason. Gooks out on the right hand side. Good crossing towards Mukwele. Gets his head on the ball. It's hit the top of the crossbar, I believe. The header there from the centre forward. A good effort that time round. And we are applying the pressure to Auda here. We should win this ball. We do with Sleed. Puzirevskis loses it, and now Ndoye is in behind us, and wouldn't you know it, Ndoye has scored the opening goal. No, it's been given offside. Thank you, Mr. Linesman. Thank you, Mr. Linesman. I wasn't really watching. I was looking down here trying to read some names. He has gone a little bit too early and rightly disallowed for offside. We're performing okay so far, though. We are on the attack again with Melnkis. Slengis gets the ball into the box, headed clear. Ademo is going to pick up the second ball. Finds Harambasic. Ademo again. Back to Harambasic. Have we got end product here? He's gone all the way back to Freemanis in goal. From inside the opposition third. Harambasic finds Vientes over the top towards Puzirevskis, and he's fluffed his lines as well. He's fluffed his lines as well. He's the only one who's got a decent match rate in those so far for us. Tukums are also winning, which doesn't help, does it? They're winning away to 5th place in the league. Slengis, Vientes, Melnkis, Slengis again. Finds Melnkis over the top looking forwards. Gooks, but it's headed clear. Slengis, first time cross towards Mukwele. Headed clear again. Mukwele goes chasing after it. It's Gomi for Auda. He's chased by Mukwele. Good running back from the advanced forward there. Gets the ball back. It's Zekov. Ademo to Melnkis. Over the top towards Mukwele again. Inside the penalty area. Has he got support? He pulls it back to Zekov. And Zekov. Valentin Zekov scores the goal to put us 1-0 up. And that is the first goal of the Talentaya reign at Spartaks. Hopefully it's the first of many. This is a little bit disappointing, though, that this isn't happening. But can we pick up our first win in 4 months as a team? That would be absolutely fantastic if we did. And at the half-time break, we've dominated the game. We have dominated the game, and it's very, very encouraging to see as a first game in charge. Happy with the boys. I'm going to tell them I'm happy. Gooks may need replacing. He doesn't look like he's played a lot of football this season. Obviously, using a different formation, there's not really been much use for Gooks in the formation that the previous managers played under. Tukum's game is now 2-1. This is an opportunity for us again, though. Melnkis picks up the ball, or Melniks. Sleed, Gooks. Gooks' effort is blocked, and Ndoye heads it further on. Harambasic to Melniks. Out wide towards the goal scorer, Zekov. Good first time ball. Mukwele's beaten in the air. Zekov gets it back again. Ademo. Vientes with a good effort. It's not too far over, but a decent effort there. It is Auda with the ball now. It's Moroz. Melkis out wide on the right hand side to Kirkils. I'm struggling with the names. I'm really, really sorry, guys, but I am struggling with these names. Latvian football is something that I've never seen before, so I've never heard commentators say the names. Puzirevskis has just been sent off, though, which is a little bit of a thorn in the side there to our good start to the season. Thankfully, he's a forward, and I can just bring Mukwele across there. I am going to bring Gooks off, though, because he's tired. My only other option on the bench for that position is actually injured. He's back in 2 days. I was going to say, do I risk it? But yeah, I'll risk it. Risk it for a biscuit, just so that we can hopefully get over the line. Even obviously with a goal kick for Auda. Well, won in the air by Slade. Now it's Akol, the man who I've just brought on, the injured man. VNTS looking for McWhaley over the top. It's a poor ball though, easily cut out, but Ademo picks up the second ball, driving inside the penalty area, pulls it across. Zhekov again. Valentin Zhekov with his second goal of the game, his 5th of the season. He's now the top scorer at the club. Makes it 2-0 to Spartaks, and hopefully now that is game over. I might switch to cautious. I need BFC to score another goal. That would be great. Noah are also losing, which is really, really good. So that extends that lead. There's that second goal for BFC. Auda on the attack inside the final 10 minutes. Well cut out by Zhekov, just gets rid. Kick hills. Now, Stugils hits the ball long. Haran Basic wins the header. Ademo can't get there, and Doi does though. But we've come away with the ball with Slade. Hammer Basic goes along towards McWhaley. One in the air by Stugils, but we've pinched the ball. Now Zhekov looking to get McWhaley in behind. McWhaley's in to make it 3, and he does. William McWhaley makes it 3-0 to Spartaks. And this has been a fantastic, fantastic first game in charge of the Latvian side for us. Our first win in 4 months, and it's thoroughly, thoroughly deserved. We could even make it 4 here. Melkis with the ball into the box towards McWhaley again, headed clear, but Ademo is there. He's going to pick it up. Swings the ball in towards Akol. Ivanov comes out, claims that one comfortably though, inside the final 5 minutes. Goes long, but that's easy for Freemanis in goal. Goes along again, McWhaley underneath it, heads it back down to Melkis. Akol over the top towards Zhekov on a hat-trick. He's got support in the area though with McWhaley. Gets it across towards McWhaley. Well cut out by Stugers, but Zhekov's still got the ball. Goes for a curling effort from range. It's not too far away from Zhekov. It's a really, really good effort, and he's really, really performed well in this game. Has Valentin Zhekov. And that is going to be the full-time whistle. A very, very nice 3-0 win for us on our first ever game in Latvian football. I've never managed in Latvia before. A 2-2 draw for Tukums as well, so we're now level on points with Tukums, which is really, really good. Our aim for this season is to avoid that playoff. Really is to avoid that playoff. We've got 9 games left, so I'm going to go and play through those. I'm going to come back at the end of the season, hopefully see how we've got on. I'm not expecting to pull up trees this season. It's all about next season, really, and possibly the season after with Spartaks to knock Riga off the top. You can see that Riga, a consistent win, is the occasional RFS pops up in here, but it is mostly Riga. Spartaks actually won it in 2017, so not too long ago. But here we are, guys. Spartaks, Latvia. After 9 months without a job, we've picked up Spartaks a first win in 4 months, which is great. We've got Auda again in the next game, so hopefully we can pick up another win. We've got Tukums coming up as well, but I'm going to go play through the rest of the season now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. Again, apologies about the pronunciations of the names and for being so quiet. Like I say, my son is in bed in the next room. But I'm going to go away, play the rest of the season, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Thanks, guys.